Painting at home with a file in hand, blinging up tipsy, got the sleuthing planned. Nails by Misty, I craft and I slay, with true crime tales while we polish all day. Charms, chrome killers and glue, DIY nails with a crime-loving crew.
Hi everyone, it's T. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. We are going to do some swatching. As you know, I am a gel polish addict, and I have quite a few of the Xeijayi collections, and they need to be swatched. And we are going to do that together. So today, we're doing these lovely ones. 1 second. There we go. All right, so here is number 1. This beautiful green. These syrups are beautiful. I have used a few of these specific ones from this collection before. I just love them. They're gorgeous. Any kind of a milky syrup polish, I am a huge fan of. So and it's funny because I had this collection in my cart for a little while and I wasn't sure about it. I was like, oh, it's greens and blues, not sure. And then I saw someone, I think it was Pandalicious, swatch it. And I went, oh yeah, I need that after all. This is number 2. Slightly bluer, if we can, there we go. Slightly bluer shade. Let's get these 4 out of the background so it doesn't keep trying to focus in on them. I have probably another, I don't know, maybe 50 to 100 Xeijayi polishes I need to swatch. Let me turn around and look. Yeah, probably that many, easily. It's like you don't think they're that many, and then you start counting them, and you're like, oh wow, they add up quicker than you think. So I may be like saying I have too many when I say I have 100 more to swatch, but there's no way there's only 50 to swatch. Because I have like a bunch of the 10 ml bottles, and those suckers right there, you can get so many of those on a row. Okay, and then number 3. This one's much greener. So let's go ahead and get that on there. There seems to be a little bit of black speckle around the lid of some of these, the lip. And I think it's actually from the plastic on the inside of the brush handle. I feel like it might be coming from the inside of the brush handle. Let's see if any of the other ones have it. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. I'm wondering if it's the ones I haven't used yet, because they were kind of hard to get open. This one feels like it's going to, yeah. It's weird. It's so strange. Not quite sure. And it's not all the bottles. It's only some of them. So go figure. Not sure what the deal is with that. But before we close them again, we are going to wipe off around the top of the ones that have the little black speck with a little bit of alcohol. So this one is okay. So we're not going to worry about it on this one. This one, yep. I felt like this one had some. I just don't want that to get in our polish when we're using our polish one day. I'll be like, hey, I didn't want specks in here. I wasn't looking for speckles. So one sec. It is a friggin' heat wave in the Midwest, or I would have my gloves on. It is just too dang hot, and I do not have central air, so it is not as cool in the house as it could be. Let's just put it that way. I am going to make sure I don't tighten those quite as tight. I don't know if it's, because some of these, like I said, I have used. I don't know if it's the ones I've used already, and I just tightened them so tight that they kind of got stuck. Who knows? But before we close them again, I do want to wipe them off. I don't want that getting in our polish. There we go. All right. So let's, as always, on the right-hand side is shiny, and the left is matte. Oof. These are so, so pretty. Like I said, when Pandalicious hauled them on her channel, I went, oh, okay, I get it. Because at first, you see them online and you're just like, I'm not sure. And these were one of the very first Xeijayi polishes. One of the very first sets I ever got. So I hadn't tried them yet, so I was not sure what I was getting myself into. I think I had like maybe one or two other collections before this one. But yeah. When I saw them after she hauled them, I went, oh, so pretty. So, number one. How pretty that is. Number two. The new nails I just put on. Green and pink, purple and yellow. And number three, what a pretty green. All right, let's grab three more of our rings here. Number four the bottle looks to be okay. It is a very pretty milky blue. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I have a few collections of Milky polishes that came with like the silver cat eye that you put. One sec, I appear to have a fuzzy. Oh yes, I do. A huge fuzzy. My goodness. That come with some of those silver cat eyes, right? To put over them. I think this collection would be beautiful like that, using one of those silver, like clear. Oh, sorry, number five. I don't know if I showed you number four now that I think about it, but number five. Very pretty blue. I think this collection would be really pretty with like that silver cat eye effect to it. Nothing too crazy where it changes the color of the polish. So one of those cat eyes that has a like clear base, but with like the sparkly white silver in it. Oh, I think that looked beautiful on these. I might have to try that out. I also feel like this is a collection that screams either like water nails or like winter. There's another green. This one's a little darker of a green. Let me see if I can change the light a little bit so you can see it better. Yeah, that's better. You can see that green. still just playing with lighting and all of that, trying to get that all figured out. I feel like it's a constant struggle. I just moved some things around in my nail room slash office to make my life slightly easier. And I think it will definitely make things easier moving around in here. Let me wipe this lid off real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure why it did that. I haven't had another single collection do anything like that. All right, so number 4, coat number 2. Oh, I really love this blue. I've used this blue probably twice, to be honest with you, which if you knew how many polishes I have is saying a lot, because I have a lot of syrupy blues, but there's something about this one that just gets me. Just love it so much. I just think it's so pretty. And number 5, I've used this blue as well. Both of these blues, I've used a few of the greens, not all the greens, but both of the blues I have used. That other blue I've used multiple times. This one I've used, I think, once. But there's something about this collection. And I did get it in the winter time, and I just felt like some of these blues were perfect for winter with some of the designs I was doing, so that's part of the reason. And number 6 is pretty green. Oh, that's lovely. They had like a collection for like greens and blues, you know, reds and oranges, like all the Milky shades and all those. I would probably own them. Let's be truthful. I probably would. All right. Number 1, that beautiful blue that is one of my favorite Milky blues. I want to call this the Mint Mambo Collection, but I could be mistaken. So don't persecute me and come at me if I'm wrong and it's not the Mint Mambo. But I feel like that was the name. But there also have been quite a few collections. I know Morta has a palette that they call the Mint Mambo palette that are these shades as well. So I may be thinking of that. I'm not sure. But I really feel like that's what this one's called. I could be wrong. Like I said, don't come at me and don't quote me. If I'm correct, let me know. But if I'm wrong, be nice about it. I had a comment recently that was hilarious. The person's like, your cherry background is horrible. I don't like it. And you have the worst smoker's voice. I'm like, wow, really? Okay. Thanks. It was just the weirdest comment. I'm like, huh? I do mix my backgrounds up. Right now I don't have one because I'm playing with the lighting and trying to get that adjusted and see what works best. So this is number 4. And number 5, excuse me. These two, I just love these two, honestly. They're super close. The shades are very close. But I just love those two. Those are probably my 2 favorites from this collection. And number 6, oops, let's look at it real quick. That lovely green. It's the darker of the greens in this collection. So again, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, my favorite, number 5, and number 6. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Again, it doesn't cost anything and it's a huge help. Let me know which one of these shades is your favorite. Comment below and let me know that. And I will be talking to you all in the next one, right? Wishing you all peace, love, and joy.
Fixing colors, designs on the go, in a world where mysteries glow. Nails by Miss T.
Mwah. Have a great day.